Have you ever been in a situation where your neck is so locked up that you just can't move it at all? Hi, Dr. Malka here, coming to you from Los Angeles, California. And today I'm going to show you isometric exercises for the neck. And it's really perfect if you're in a situation where you can't turn your head at all, because with these exercises, you don't have to turn your head. So let's get started. So the first one we're going to do is flexion. So you're going to do this pressure, this movement, but you're actually not going to move the neck. You're going to put your hand on your forehead like this, and then with 10% of your strength, with 10 seconds, you're going to push against your hand. And another way to do this is to put your hand down here, and you can actually just push down. But if you have TMJ issues or pain in your jaw, you want to probably just use the hand one. And then if that one feels okay and you don't have any pain when you're doing that, you can put your hand up again, and then you can push. And you can push instead of 10% of your strength, you can go ahead and push with 50% of your strength. And then relax. And then put your hand behind your head, or maybe even both hands behind your head. And then you're going to do this motion, but again, you're not changing your range of motion, and you may not be able to if your neck is really locked up. And go ahead and push against your hands like so. And this is 10% of your strength for 10 seconds. And if that felt pretty good and you want to up it a little bit and get your neck feeling better faster, go ahead and try pushing against your hands again, looking up to the sky, and you can do it then at 50% of your strength. And again, that's for 10 seconds. And you'll want to repeat this 3 to 5 times. So the next one is lateral bending to the right and to the left. And again, you may not be able to do this because you're locked up. You're going to put your hand like so and push against your hand for 10 seconds with 10% of your strength. If that feels okay with you, you can push harder. And also, if it hurts to have your arm up like this because it's pinching the neck, you can actually use the other hand and push against it. And now I'm doing it at 50% and I'm going that way. Again, lateral bending, like so. And then let's do the other side, the left side. Put your hand up against your head and push as if you're bringing your ear to your shoulder. 10% of your strength for 10 seconds. And again, if raising the shoulder irritates that neck, you can switch hands. And if you feel like you can up it a little bit, try 50% of your strength, ear to the shoulder. And this one actually, when your neck is really locked up, sometimes this lateral bending, or what we call lateral flexion, is really difficult to do. That's probably the most difficult with a locked up neck. The second most difficult is the one we're going to do next, and that's rotation. So again, putting your hand on your head, you're going to rotate your head into the hand without changing the range of motion. And once again, if that created a little too much tension in this side, you can use the other hand here, but keep in mind it's not lateral bending, it is rotation. You're rotating your head as if you're looking behind you, as if you're checking traffic. And you could do this again at 50% of your strength for 10 seconds if the 10% doesn't create pain. And now let's do the other side. We're now rotating into this direction, but again, not doing any movement. Put the hand here and rotate as if you're looking behind you, checking traffic over the driver's side. And if you want to increase this a little bit, you can push it 50% of your strength. And again, if that creates a little pinching here, you could put your hand here and push, rotating. So at this point, we went through all the isometric exercises for the neck. So now I want you to test it. I want you to bend your head down, bring your head back, lateral bend it, rotate it, and I want you to test. So if this rotation still feels a little stiff, Go ahead and do the isometric exercise into rotation. If you have difficulty lateral bending or bringing the ear to the shoulder, go ahead and lateral bend into that side and just keep repeating these over and over, and eventually your neck will loosen up. So if you feel better now after doing these exercises, please like and subscribe. And if you have any comments or questions, put them below and I'll make sure to address them. We will be launching a new YouTube video every Wednesday and Friday at 3 p.m. and I'll be available for any questions you have or suggestions for future videos.